Welcome to the Dice Cards and Coffee VideoCast. Today, we're talking about TCGs. You know those things that are everywhere?
What are TCGs?
Trading card games.
Oh.
So stick around to find out. All right, this is the Dice Cards and Coffee VideoCast. I'm Dustin from BGE's Tabletop.
George from Gaming Grounds.
And I'm Dave from Fire and Dice.
And we're three LA-based game store owners who also run a tabletop gaming convention called LFG Con. And today we're talking about TCGs. Yeah, we are a little crazy.
Yeah. Also, kind of off topic maybe. When you say LA base, I'm just like, we're not really LA though.
What are we?
We are. We're LA County.
We're LA County, but we're not like.
Yeah.
Well, when people outside of LA think of LA, they think of Hollywood and downtown.
Hollywood.
But when they come here, this is LA, We're
I don't know. I mean, wait,
you
guys both grew up in LA,
adjacent.
right?
How about that?
So if you talk to someone that's not from LA and you say the San Fernando Valley, it's rare people know it.
Right.
Yeah.
And I have to be like, where they say
we're
like
part
a
of
lot.
LA. I say we're part of LA.
And what's that Valley Girl? What's that show with
Breakfast Club?
the blonde girl?
Breakfast Club?
And she says
Sweet
like
16?
all the time. And she's riding in a car and
I don't know. I don't know. Where did you grow up, Dustin?
someone leave it in the
Where
comments.
did you grow up?
They'll tell
someone
us.
leave it
Or I'll think about it like 20 minutes from now. Okay, so TCGs.
Yeah.
So let's start with this question. How many TCGs are you carrying in your store, and how many are you supporting with air quotes, meaning like you do some sort of events or something? Day has to think of his number.
Day's like,
I think I'm doing 5 supporting and carrying maybe 7.
Wow. That's
Star Wars Unlimited, Magic, Pokemon, Gundam, One Piece. And then I was doing Altered and supporting that, but we are just carrying it now in Cookie Run.
Cookie Run. That sounds fun.
Cookie Run.
Cookie Run. Yeah, these TCGs,
so
man.
Well, does it come with real cookies? Because
do you run with cookies? Is that the objective of the game?
I have not played it, but I've heard really good things about the game. So I do have to check it out and try it out for a game. But it's based on the mobile app. Cookie
it's
Run.
a mobile app.
Yeah.
Okay. Run.
And I might be missing one that we're carrying or supporting.
So I think everything you said we do have, except Cookie Run, and no alter.
What's up?
So let's see: Magic, Pokemon, One Piece, Lorcana, Star Wars.
That's the one I forgot.
Lorcana,
Gundam,
yeah. New Gundam, HoloLive is new. Those. So we
Do you do Ultraman?
So we're doing 7. We support 7
supporting events,
and then we have some Union Arena stuff, but we don't have any events for that.
Okay.
So that's like the only thing we.
And then you'll be
That's
doing
a lot.
Riftbound, so you'll be supporting 8.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's wow.
What's intense about that is you're supporting 8, and there are only 7 days in a week, and some of those days are very like low turnout days. So it's interesting, like the struggle. Luckily, I mean, you guys moved in here, so you can support.
That's one of the big reason was space. That's why we moved to our bigger location. Catch previous episode about why we moved, but that's definitely one of the reasons why. So we were able to add. Before, I think a max was like 3 different card games in a night. So now we can do 4.
4.
Or even the 3 was very like we're capped. We can't add more people. To the event.
I have a question, and then we'll go to George for his number, which will be like hundreds, right?
Probably.
So because this is just more kind of on topic, kind of off topic. TCGs are like kind of taking over the tabletop gaming space. So what do you do if someone wants to come in like on an event night to play a board game? Is that an option, or is that like, hey, if we have space, you can come join?
Good question.
Because that's a big part of like our market and the shifts in it right now.
So right now we try to save at least like 1 row for like open gaming.
Yeah.
Right now it is still more TCG, like people that don't want to be in the event to just come and play with their friends. And then we're fitting out, the side rooms that people can also rent out. we don't have our board game stuff up yet, so we're not seeing a lot of people coming to play board games yet. So we gotta cater, find that community also.
Yeah.
Before we used to have like board game nights at our first location, but that kind of we got rid of the board game stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But it's hard to. Oh yeah, that's right. Our demo games. But having space is definitely. I don't. Well, now it's not be hard as before, but it's still something in our mind. Like, not everyone is here to play in an event. They just want to come and play.
Right.
So it's hard to
that's
find
a good
space
point.
for that.
Yeah. And George, how many are you selling and supporting?
Selling 2, supporting 1.
One is Lorcana or Magic?
Magic.
It's got to be Magic.
George's passion, Magic.
Yes.
Magic is just too big.
It is my passion.
It's just crazy how big it is.
My passion. Yeah, I mean, I just love the game. Been playing for 30 years, so. But also, I didn't really want to do card games, but it just, you can't get away from it.
Yeah, that's what's interesting, right? It's like it's a big part of the market and the communities.
Oh,
and like a lot of, and I think we could probably blame Lorcana for this shift recently, because I had a lot of Lorcana, well, maybe a few different card games, because Lorcana was the one that a lot of that I saw a lot of board gamers jump into TCGs. The first one, I guess, because Altered also did that for some people. Star Wars Unlimited did that for some people too.
Lorcana for sure brought in a lot of new TCG card game players. I don't know what other games they were playing before, but they never played TCG before. I mean, Disney, I'm interested.
Yeah,
I'm gonna play this card game.
And when it first came out, it was so hot. Like,
it's always like that when it's low print.
Yeah,
it's just just how the market works.
And it's again, it's interesting because it's like that conversation about tabletop gaming and marketing. Gen Con, it was a huge topic for that Gen Con when it came out, and there's a lot of board gamers at Gen Con, so of course the board gamers are going to hear about it and then check it out. And I do think like Lorcana's maybe to blame for the recent, or one of the culprits, but Magic is definitely the, we want to say like the
King
godfather.
Of the
hill.
They've just been around forever. It's like hard to get away from it.
And now you see folks that were board gamers.
You don't want to get away from it, do you?
I mean, I'll be honest, I haven't played Magic in like 5 years maybe.
Hey, but you go to the Magic Cons every year.
I do. So that's like the only time I'll draft, or play sealed. I love limited, so.
Okay, I was gonna say
I'll draft all day long if I can do it or afford it.
I sat down for a 3-headed dragon the other day at my store.
Dragon?
Yeah.
What's a 3-headed dragon?
3-headed giant? 3-headed giant.
Two-headed giant?
No, we did 3-headed.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So it's 2-headed but 3.
But I like 3-headed dragon. That's actually kind of cool.
What is it?
3-headed Hydra.
See, that's how much I play Magic.
Wizard of the Coast, you better send this guy some.
Well, yeah, so Magic's been around for forever. There's so many different ways to play. Like, I never heard of it, but people are doing it.
Like, and it's interesting because I've seen the journey from board gamer, Lorcana, maybe a little bit another TCG, and now Magic, because there's all the universes beyond. And
yes,
folks are like,
Universe Beyond is
definitely fantasy.
Yeah,
let me
definitely
get into
drawing
Commander.
in a lot of people for that.
Spider-Man coming up.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
Yeah, I mean, if you really think about it, all these other new card games, there's an IP attached to it, right?
Yeah.
So that's why people are playing it.
Yep.
So now with Magic getting all these other IP, it's like, oh, I'm gonna play Magic now.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a way to draw people into playing the game.
We've been supporting Dice Throne. That wouldn't be considered that. It's more of a board game, I guess. But
no, it's not dice rolling.
It's a card
game, right?
Like those kind of games are kind of adjacent to the TCG model a little bit. Like there's new releases of
expansions.
For sure. Yeah. And they have their tournaments and their organized play, which is doing pretty good.
I'm a fan of board game companies offering that type of organized play and stuff. I think it's great. It definitely gets people to go to stores and play. Right. That's huge. That's like how to get people to play your game is in a public setting, I should say. How do you do that besides conventions?
Yeah. And I mean, it's huge for, I think, the industry and the market too. I love thinking about the different like customer avatars. like folks that are maybe
into
visiting
like Lorcana or into Magic or
like just even one like board gamer avatar. They maybe come to the store once a quarter, right? But they get a lot of their games online. But then how do we, bring them into our community and show them like the exciting things about maybe playing in a game store versus
it's hard because not a lot of people either don't want to spend the money or they're not very social. They may be social once they get to know you, but how do you go over that hurdle?
I mean, I also think like with board games, you can play a half an hour or 10-minute board game, and you can play a 3-hour board game. Where TCGs, like you kind of know the set of length of time plus the rule sets and everything, and it's one game you're learning, and you're just playing that one game over and over.
Right.
Sure. Yeah. Where like in board games, it's just
it's like the options. Right. What are we playing today? Are we playing the 20-minute party game, or 10-minute party game, or are we playing the 2-hour?
And you might not like party games, right? Like, but with TCG, you're in that you're like in that Star Wars Unlimited, and it's,
I guess it's more of like knowing what you're getting into. In a sense. Because at a board game night, it's like, all right, what am I playing? Who's playing what? Who wants to play this?
Yeah.
It's maybe that's the reason why people are just like.
But TCGs right now, I mean, are just on fire.
What
like insane.
Oh, sorry. Keep going.
I was just like, I'm not really I wasn't really trying to get into Magic, but like because of how hot it's been, like I've been trying to order more and more and more. I can't get the same things you guys get, but it's just such a big thing. You can't get away from it. Like if you're a game store owner, I think.
Yeah, even people, they go, "Oh, I'm quitting," and then
2 weeks later,
2 years later, they come back. It's like it's just hard to get away from card or Magic in the very least. It's just been around for too long.
I want to go back to what we did last episode. What are your challenges right now with TCGs in the current market, whether that's as an owner or player?
It's probably just allocation.
Both
owner and player. Like players can't get it, owners can't get it. It's like, how do you get it? You got to buy from the scalper. And
so I was gonna say, how do you solve that? Like,
buy a target
or mitigate it?
Own a target because you'll get your allocation.
Actually, they get it later, but it's just hard. It's like all right, you get X amount, but you have X plus Y amount of players that's interested, right? So it's like, how do you, be fair about it is one of the more difficult thing. That's why we try to, event focus. It's like, hey, if you come in the shop and play and you're interested, we'll set you up first before we publicly announce it,
That's cool.
Stuff like that is how we kind of do more scarce releases. We'll give it to our player options first. As for new games, though, it's a little bit different, right? Because we still offer it to our current players, and then not every player wants to play the new game. And then whatever's left over, we'll be like, all right, new players that want to get in, are you interested? Are you just interested in reselling it, or are you interested in actually playing it? It's a weird caveat. So like Gundam, we had the beta box beta event. We had a event, and we just cut open the box and the packs, so they can't resell it. They had to play with it, and then people came in, sat down, opened it, and played with it. So that's good. And then we get a good amount of Gundam.
So allocation is, you're saying, one of the toughest things. What about you, Dustin?
Well, I think going off that, I think maybe that's right now
the toughest.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what else is a challenge maybe.
For me, it's like getting online and like signing in through all the OP stuff. That is just
there's so many things to keep
just
track
not
of.
fun. It isn't, and it's challenging, and then they say, oh, we've changed our terms of conditions. You gotta fill this out again, or hey, we're re-upping, you gotta fill it out again. I don't know. You guys gotta make that stuff easier.
Yeah, I think there's just all of them use different platforms too.
Yes, that's for sure. Organized play is great that they offer it, but at the same time, it's like you got to know how to sign up, when to sign up,
Yep.
You gotta.
Yep. You missed it.
You gotta make sure you read every single email you receive. Exactly. You never know like what it is.
You're getting like 10. You're getting like 8 of them. I'm getting 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just, and then some of them, their websites are the worst.
Yep.
It's just like.
And I mean, some of them do some things really well. Like I think Magic probably does it the best. They've been around the longest.
Oh yeah.
One thing I really like, Day, you do, and we kind of do, but not with TCG so much, where we have quote unquote the expert. Like you have your TCGs that you're tracking, Chris is tracking some. I don't know if you have anyone else that. So I've asked you, like, I think I was asking you about Lorcana Organize Your Play, and you're like, oh, I'm not sure. Usually Chris handles it. Yeah. So you kind of have your like person who's very knowledgeable in that, like organized play.
Funny enough, most of the stuff I see is just online or Facebook or some social media platform. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, there's this event. Are we signed up for that? I'll just mention Chris and like,
for Lorcana.
For anything. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like, oh, look at this One Piece event. Are we getting that? You know?
Okay.
It's that's why Magic does it best.
Yeah.
We know it before I see it online.
Right,
you know?
Right.
Like sometimes customers come in, are you getting this One Piece event? We're like what?
Yeah.
It's like, what is this thing?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't understand why there's no like you know, like a website just for the stores and be like, hey, this is what's coming up.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like
and
that.
Centralize it. Everybody use the same one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hey, maybe that's a business, right? Who wants to create the website for organized play for store owners?
There might be a.
I just lost $1 million.
I mean, there are small store owner Facebook groups, you know, but no one really, you know, takes charge in that. Like, hey, don't forget to sign up for this. Don't forget to sign up for that. You know?
Yeah.
But it'll be interesting if someone, you know, jumps in that platform. But then that's time they're taking out for themselves to do that, to offer to everyone else. So this is a unique.
I don't know
aspect.
If it's a strong business model, but you could probably.
It'll be interesting.
Yeah.
I had a question for you guys. So I was in Seattle, you know, just moved there a month ago, but I was in there, up there, and a couple of us wanted to play some Magic, and so we were trying to get Edge of Eternity, and it's sold out. Nobody has it. We called around all these game stores, and one game store had it. So we're like, oh, cool. Let's get over there. And we asked how many you have, and he's like, oh, we have 26 packs. I was like, okay, we could draft, you know, let's do it. So we run over there, we go in, and we go, hey, can we get, you know, the 26 packs? And he's like, oh, no, we're not going to sell you the 26 packs. And we're like, why not? And he's like, because I want my store, the people who come to my store to be able to buy the packs, because we're so limited. So I can sell you 6.
Oh, they're limiting the amount you can buy.
Yeah. Which I know that happens, right?
Yeah.
But, like, first of all, I called and said, how many you have? 26. Well, tell me you can only sell me 6.
They should have definitely disclosed that.
Second of all, I was like, okay, well, give me 6, and I'll have my buddy Bob come in by 6. And, you know.
Did they let you do that?
We didn't do that. We just bought the 6 and went somewhere else because we found it somewhere else. But anyway, should they have sold it all 26? Like, they're going to sell it anyway. It's like a hot thing. Like, I mean, it's going to sell.
It varies. So, I mean, I don't know the store, their community and whatnot. Like,
right.
I think a certain amount of weeks of a release, you kind of should know, all right, my local community has enough taste of it. The rest, I'll just let whoever will come and buy it, kind of deal.
Yeah.
So I don't know how their community is on that stuff. But.
We do something similar. Like how our like, I don't know, river for selling product is, I look at my allocations. Can I do pre-orders? Okay, I can do X% in pre-orders. I'm going to post in our Discord. If it's a very hot product and I'm listing it online, I'll put a password on the product page. So only people in our Discord have the password, and then I put local pickup only. Right. We won't ship. And then if someone tries to order online and somehow got the password and they ship, then I just cancel the order.
Right.
And then we have it in store based on allocations. There might be a limit for like 2 weeks or so. Okay. And then after that,
that's free.
We've had, local folks had a chance.
Really, like if you got a box of Final Fantasy right now, would you just sell it?
I think Pokemon's the only thing that we kind of limit after restock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just curious. I was,
Yeah, every store is different. For sure.
I mean, I'm not blaming the people, but like, I
they
mean,
probably should have told you though.
And they should have told you on the phone.
Yeah, for sure they should have mentioned on the phone.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just allocation is horrid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just hard. I get it's hard.
It's been like, for me, it just really depends on the publisher and the distributor, I think. A lot of times.
I mean, you have the main one and then you got the side ones.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
I think a lot of conversations in those Facebook groups about allocation too are from some stores maybe ordering like 100 boxes who normally order 30 of the not so hot sets, right?
They're not going to get 100 boxes.
Yeah, so like I think looking at that, like for allocations compared to your usual ordering habits, I think is a more constructive conversation. Like,
right.
Do I normally order 12 boxes? Okay, I normally order 12 boxes, and they're only giving me 4. Then I'm like, okay, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Like we got cut allocation, Edge of Eternity. We're like,
This
is not even a Universe Beyond. Why
strange.
are we getting cut?
Yeah.
You know,
we did get cut a little bit too.
It's
but
like we're like, come on, what? I mean, I don't say tinfoil hat, but all the since COVID, all the Pokemon quote unquote stores that open, now they're getting to Magic because Universe Beyond. So it's like the allocations getting more spread out.
Yeah. That goes back to the conversation. I remember this was a conversation when we were just getting started online. Is when the market's hot like this, you see a big influx of stores and more stores wanting to order, whether they're like sports card stores or they do like Funko and they're like doing Pokemon now.
I've seen cards at a car dealership.
No.
Yeah. There's I saw Big Five Sporting Goods.
Recently I saw
Pokemon there.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's just
so I think and then that's why I think also goes back to where we started this conversation. Organized play is so huge because that helps you as a store and develop like a strong foundation for a game or a product, where if you're just getting in and like trying to flip it, what happens when the market ebbs?
Right.
Yeah.
But it'd be also nice if the companies looked at the stores who do have, do support them and allocate it more.
Yeah, there's
them.
some. Well, one is it does help allocation in a little bit, in some sense. They always go back on your past record.
Mm-hmm.
So your orders.
No, not orders.
Oh,
it depends. It depends on
your
the
record.
publisher.
Like this is based off organized play.
My criminal record.
So say we had last says we had
not getting anything.
Like 100 unique players come in and play in your events, and then new set comes out. I guess this is more pre-release.
Yeah,
if anything.
It depends on the publisher and what we're talking about.
Well, they have to take that information though. So I know Magic does. I don't know if other people take that data.
The issue is, or I don't know what the issue is, but I think the issue is that the publishers go, all right, this is what your distributor. This is what we can send out distributors, and the distributors are just like, they don't have that data of how many people come and play.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
They just go off your history of sales or what you purchase.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like it sucks.
But they do going back to the pre-release conversation, like Pokemon for us, we normally get 2 pre-release kits, and then this last one or the one coming up, we're getting 3, right? So our distributor has to send us those 3 pre-release kits, but they don't have to send us
anything
X
else.
number of products. Yeah. So we hope that when we choose that distributor as our main distributor, that helps us with their allocation.
Right.
That's not always the case, and that's why I think we've switched distributors a couple times. Like we had one for Bandai, I was getting 4 booster boxes every release. Like I can't do anything with that. And then we switched, now we get 12, which is like enough to support at least our One Piece community.
Wait, from the actual manufacturer, you're only getting 4?
From the distributor, 4. 4 booster boxes.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all I got in total for One Piece sets. Which is like, again, I ran a pre-release and that was it, and that's all we could really do.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate.
But no, I mean, and I think that's just like another conversation about TCGs and allocations too, that as a strategy is, do you put all your eggs in one bucket and really order through one distributor to get your ordering total up, or do you kind of spread it across to kind of hope to get a little bit from each? I like the spreading it across because I can go back to that thing of like, okay, well, I chose to use my main distributor for this organized play. You're not really supporting me, so I'm going to switch to this distributor for my organized play. Of course, I don't do that all the time. Like, I think I've only switched Magic once, and I've switched Bandai once in the 3 years. And I'm thinking about switching Pokemon. I really, really liked this distributor up until our recent Mega Evolution allocations.
You just made me think about, getting product in from these 3 different
distributor.
The games, 3 different games, right? And you said you're supporting 7 or 8. Think about how much money.
Yeah,
that's another thing. Cash flow is tough. That's really tough for us right now.
Just have to hope
we're small.
Like Dustin mentioned, like you gotta kind of cautious. Hopefully the games, the players keep supporting it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I like your idea also, the slow burn, right? Like you're gonna sell it eventually over.
Yeah, that's more for Magic. I guess now Pokemon also. But with all the new card games, we won't know.
Yeah.
You won't know. Yeah.
Star Wars is doing it well.
I mean, that's still new.
Yeah.
Yeah, but.
Yeah.
All right, so I think we'll wrap up here, but we'd love to hear some comments from you as far as like how you're enjoying TCGs, what you're playing, or like maybe some gripes or some things you've really enjoyed about some of the TCGs you're playing. And then we'll be back with another episode in a couple weeks. Thanks for tuning in.
See ya.